So good morning all. As we started yesterday, Power BI service. Today also we will continue doing the today and probably tomorrow, if possible required, we will extend Saturday also. And one second, let me close unwanted windows. Yeah, I'm just muting all of you. If you guys have any doubts, unmute and talk to me. So let me log into the Power BI. Power BI service, right? app.powerbi.com, and we need to enter user ID password, sign in option, and till now we discussed. Also we have published one simple report, and today I'm going to create the one workspace. I think what was the report we published? I think Power BI Dev Reports workspace, right? Under that there are certain reports, 9th May I guess. Also we understand about the little bit smaller properties, for example open, rename, remove, and then when you click on the report there is an option called file option and view, edit report. We discussed very minimal property yesterday. We will discuss more on the today's property. Okay. And also, as you could see here, I am taking a simple report already is available, or else I will take one more. So today what I'm going to do, um, what is our plan is today actually we need to install the gateways, right? Install the gateways. So install the gateways. Better I will take the simple report. For example, let me publish this one. Okay, I will do it later. Listen carefully. I'm taking a fresh report. I'm going to showcase you end to end what is the problem, and if you don't install the gateways, what will happen. What is that? Something showcasing. So listen please. I'm taking one simple Excel file. Usually I will take this one because we have very minimal data, like 4 to 5 records available. See here in the Excel file we have one Excel sheet. We have 7 records available. I'm repeating once again. Go to get data, take the Excel file, it will ask you to browse it, give the path and take it as a this one. Now under Excel file there is only one sheet. Select this one. Now go to the data. As you could see here, there are two departments available. One is MBA and MCA department. For example, MBA department, there are 4 employees available. Last students, whatever you call it as, okay. And MCA department, there are 3 employees available. What are their marks? What are their marks? So now this is not our topic. Our topic is like, design simple report. Let's say I'm taking the simple tabular report. Simple department name, employee and marks. Take the as is numbers. Don't do it any summarization. And go to grid. Yeah. So increase the font a little bit. It's like too bigger. That's okay. No worries. Little bit. Let me increase. So next, I'm taking simple like one pie chart. So each department wise, how many students available? Four, right? And to copy the files with all these properties. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. So I'm taking each department wise. Okay. How many students available? So then what you need to do, you need to keep this employee name and the value, the count of employees. So if you do a little bit formatting, then it will be comes like this. Detail labels, text size, something like. And I would like to display the values also. So there are, as you can see clearly here, in MCA 3 people are there, MBA 4 people are there, and make it as something thickness. I'm taking the same, there is an option called copy also, and paste it here. We got it one more report like this also you can go. This I will converting into donut chart, and the one is a pie chart here. So there is no, now my report is ready. Now my report is ready, and so refresh or gateways, you can give any name here, doesn't matter. Now I'm going to create, I will showcase today how to create the one more workspace. So listen carefully, you need to go to workspace, my workspace. These are the four workspace available. I'm just going to create one more with your batch name. Okay, for example, Power BI May 9th. I will keep it May 9th 2018. Here the workspace ID will be is available, showing just like a Gmail ID. Whenever creating the Gmail ID to showcase available or not, right? So this is a private, or if you want to make this available for the public also, you can make it, and the members can only view the Power BI content, just like a read and write permissions. For example, if I'm creating this workspace, even other can also publish the same report into this particular workspace, right? If you want to make it, then make it as a public. And what level of permissions you are going to give for that particular persons? Are you going to give complete rights, edit permission, or only for the view permissions? It's up to you guys. Anyhow, it's for testing purpose, and one ID has to be associated here. Okay, add workspace member, whomever you're trying to give the access, you can add this one. For me, I think it's not required. Click on the save button. Now listen, the name is important here. Now see here, you got the workspace or not? So if you go inside, so nothing is there because it's a brand new workspace, just now only I created. So now we will try to publish whatever the design reports into this particular workspace. Now I hope you guys understand how to create the workspace. What is the workspace? Workspace is nothing but we are just requesting some space for only for you or your team members. See, license for the, maybe some people, what will happen? They have the premium license, right? Company wise licenses. So within that particular license, you are able to log in. That well and good. But wherever you are trying to publish, that should be one folder, right? Something like this. Okay. And click on the publish. Now see, 9th May, select it. Is success. And go to the one more report also. Guys, don't worry about this Power BI desktop. It's a simple report which have two pie charts, one donut and one map. So I'm just trying to publish. Okay, something went wrong, there is a, okay, cancel it. This is done, and I'm publishing this also. What is something wrong means? Okay. So this also I'm publishing into May 9th. Select button is publishing the report into Power BI service. So now let me close this one. It may be more burden on my laptop. Any questions still now? So where it has been published? See now, Power BI, and try to refresh once. Go to the, now see this one. We got a two reports as well as a two data sets. As I told you yesterday, the same names will be available within the data set as well. Within the data set as well. Forget about data set now. Now open the report, whether we could be able to see or not. Yes. Now we could be able to see. The forget about the second report. Look at the only first report. It's very simple report. Excel file. We have 7 records. Now I will go to the report data set. We stopped at the time of refresh now, correct? When I click on the refresh now, yesterday it was throwing error message. When I click on the close button, showing as a, there are gateways, something here status is showing as offline. This is I explained in the previous batch gateways by creating one gateway, but better I will delete today and I will showcase totally new. Clear now? For your case, same error message you will get it. If you go to manage gateways, here nothing would be there. For my case, at least showing as a warning message, because this is the gateway which I created for the previous batch. So now what I will start, keep the cursor, remove it. So I don't have any gateway now. This is what the window you will get it when you log in freshly. Okay. So now what I need to do, if you go to the manage gateways, nothing will come up. So even if you refresh now, it will still fail only because we don't have the gateway at all. Now see, it's throwing as a different error message. Earlier it was showing as offline. Now it's showing as a, are we recording or not? Okay. So now next thing is download the gateway first of all. Now instead of going to manage gateway, any questions? So now go to download option. There is an option called data gateway. Data gateway. So give me a minute. So let me download and then go to the download option, click on the gateways. It will take you to the browser. Download gateway. First of all, what is gateway? You guys remember or you want me to repeat? So can we see the gateway is nothing but connector between whom? Power BI desktop? Sure. I could say source system and Power BI service. Will you agree or not? So that the gateway is nothing but we need to install it in my local laptop. Now I'm trying to install the gateway, for example, like assume that I'm just planting now, like this is what called as a one system server. I assume that. So here my Excel file is available. My Excel file available in my local laptop. Okay, then Power BI service will be available like this. Will you agree or not? So you are standing there, you are standing here, click on the refresh button here. Refresh button. What should happen here? We need to connect to SQL Excel file here. It will not directly connect. We need to install the gateways and we need to configure the service to the gateways and source to the gateways. So it's like an interaction between the connector between the data sources and Power BI service. Clear? Yeah, just open this one. But before opening, click on the next, you will come to know. There are two types of gateways available here, as you can see very clearly. The one is recommended one, on-premise gateways. Second one is this also on-premise only. Why we are calling as on-premise? We are installing in our laptop only, right? Our machines only, right? So both are has to be installed within our systems only, or which of the system you are using to connect to Power BI service. But there is a personal mode here. Yes or no? What is the meaning of personal mode? If you install, if you install as a personal mode, only you can able to use that particular gateways. Okay, and if you go for the recommended gateway or on-premise gateways, what would happen? You can install it. Even you can add the other persons to that particular gateway also. We can making other persons also use the same gateways. Okay, so first one only by default, first one, yeah. So never allow for the personal modes. And doesn't matter, right? I mean, it depends again. Personal mode they never allow because of the, if the company, if the person is left in the company, then again it's a problem. Okay, always we need to install in the, see, first of all, in the offices and all, like, we have dedicated servers, right? We have dedicated servers. Usually you can log into that server. From that server you can connect to desktop or service or whatever you want it. So it doesn't matter. So coming to your question, we use on-premise gateway, recommend the first option. You can see the differences. Can be shared and reused by multiple users, can only be used by you. That is the main difference, then rest you can ignore it. Okay. So how many types available? The one is on-premise gateway. The second one is on-premise only, the personal mode. Personal mode, okay. This we can say enterprise, this is called as a personal mode here. So there are two types of gateways available. Now click on the next button. Hopefully it should complete within a 5 minutes of time, or max to max 10 minutes of time. On-premise data gateway installed has been failed. It looks like you are trying to reinstall. Please uninstall the current version of the first. It's clearly indicating already I have installed. Now go to control panel. See this one, on-premise data gateway. So right click on this, uninstall it. Don't worry, if you guys are installing first time, you never face these issues. Okay. The gateway has been uninstalled. So just refresh it and go to the wizard. We don't have back button seems. Just close it. Now go to downloads. The gateway works best when it's not a failure. It's like a warning. You can see the yellow color. Installed on a computer, that is always on. So it's giving a warning message like wherever you install in the gateway, try to be on always on the laptops. For example, I'm installing my laptop. If you close the laptop, but other persons are trying to connect with that particular gateway, will it works? Obviously no, right? So that's why it's complaining. Click on the next button. Accept. Just let it install by default folder. Yes. Okay, almost done. Installation was successful. Email address to use this gateway. So new on-premise data gateway name. We need to give some name. I always give the batch wise. For example, 9th May 2018. So key is supposed to be remembered whenever something goes wrong. Right now I'm giving as a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. It is not my account password, right? So click on the configure. If you have anything added, existing one, you can check this one also. The computer gateway. It's showing as a online ready to be used now. Click on the close it. Now if you want to check it, go to control panel. You can check on-premise data gateway. Date also, as you could see, it got installed only today only here. The next step is, okay, services.msc also you can go and verify it. What is the service name? On-premise gateway, right? See this one. It's supposed to be in running state. Supposed to be in the running state always. The next step is go to Power BI service. Try to refresh. No. Still we need to do some. Sorry. So now go to our workspace. Click on this symbol and go to our report. Refresh. Sorry. Data set. Click on this one. Click on the refresh now. Now click on the close button. Still showing as a you don't have any gateways installed or configured for this one because we install it, but it is a complete cloud, right? Will you agree or not? Even though I install in my local laptop, it is not reflecting in the this Power BI service. So now what we need to do, we need to go to the manage gateways. Now see, now we could able to see this one. So there is a gateway available successfully installed. It is showing as a online. You are good to go also. You are good to go also, but unfortunately, this report, what are the report or data set we are talking, this has to be mapped with this particular gateway. For example, you are buying the mobile SIM card and that SIM card you are mapping with the cell phone tower, something like this. Initially, we need to activate, right? So assume that, compare with that way, you will easily understand. So even though I have the report got published, this report I'm just going to indicate that use this gateway to communicate with the source systems. So that case, we need to add a data source. First of all, you should know what is the data source it is connecting here. So right click on this. I'm sorry, not here. In the Power BI desktop, we can easily get it. Go to the, anyhow, recently only we connected, right? Go to recent sources, you will come to know we are taking as a employee.xlsx file. I think people, you guys know. If you don't know also, what you can do, go to 8 queries and you can get the where exactly this Excel file is pointing. So I will showcase here like in the D drive, Power BI. These were the Excel file location. Will you agree or not? So right click on this. If you want to still, you can open it and see the file. This is what my file looks like. MBA 3%, I think 4. There is one more and close it. Now I want to copy this location first. Right click on this. There is a many option. Maybe shift something, enter or something will come. What is it? Control enter. Huh? Control enter something will come. Yeah, I will copy it from here. slash emp dot xlsx copy completely. Okay, so this path is required, Excel path. So now what I need to do, I need to go to the manage gateways, right click on the or click on this three icons. That is a add data source. So which data source we are going to add? Excel data source. Why I'm adding Excel data source? Because the same source has been used by this particular report. Now new data source name is like Excel report or Excel connection, I could say Excel connection. The what kind of type? Excel is nothing but file, right? For example, if you're connecting SQL server, then you need to go with the like SQL server. Since mine is file, I'm just going with the file. Okay, then give the complete file path, complete file path, and authentication, user ID, password. First thing is you should know what is a computer name. How do you see the computer name? Yeah, this is what the computer name usually, and under this computer whatever the user ID I logged in. Okay, since I know the username, I'm just typing as this slash user ID, also same only. Okay, spelling is correct. Enter your Windows password, user ID, password, Windows password, and click on the add button. Now connection succeeded. Connection succeeded. Now I'm again repeating. We have understand how to install the gateways, how to install the gateways, and we are talking about the how to configurations. Under the configurations only we added data source as a Excel. Now let's see. Okay, fine, everything looks fine. Now let me go to the my report, or to better I will refresh once again and try to refresh now. Still something is missing. Refresh failed because this dataset requires the gateway. Still that gateway has not been used by this particular report. Now close this one. Now it's going to the same window. Now showing as online only. Showing as online only, but there are two reports available now. Why two reports available here? Because we publish only two reports under this particular what we call this one, workspace. So that's why showing as only. So which report you are talking about right now? Only gateways underscore testing, right? I'm repeating once again. Our intention is, what is my intention? If I modify this Excel file source, if I modify this Excel file, for example, where is the open? Let me showcase. For example, I'm adding two more people for MCA department. So this one, for example, is Z and the Y person. Now saving and close it. Now if you go to Power BI desktop, immediately it will refresh. See now MCA is become a 5 and MBA will become a 5. If you want more detailed level report, just navigate like this. Z and Y is coming or not? Because the Power BI desktop install my local machine and Excel file also will be local machine. I don't have any issue. The problem is when I refresh here, will I get the same data set now? It is failing. That's what we are trying to analyze. Close it. Select this one. I'm just forcing this report to use as an on-premise gateway. I'm just forcing now. Now it's got selected. Now apply. The connection updated now. Now go on refresh. Go on refresh. Now see. It's preparing for the refresh. Perfect. So now go and check the report. Still is showing as a old number. I think what we copied. Is it like MCA department or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 MCA? Okay, fine. Here also 4 MCA. Okay, 5 MCA is fine. You can also maximize this one focus mode, showing as a only 3 only. That is the reason is very simple. It is not refreshed. Browser is not refreshed. Now see guys, we got we got 5 records got added. Now same way what we need to do. Let's say tell me one thing or try tomorrow. For example, this is done right. Try tomorrow before coming. Now assume that I'm getting data from one more Excel file. Let me type down here. Okay, please make a note of this one. My report is using two Excel file. Okay, the first Excel would be like a pie chart. Try this one. Take a simple 4 columns here, that is enough. And second Excel file depending on the one bar chart now. See, first case I have already explained. I taken one Excel file, one pie chart, and I will showcase with the what is the problem, what is the solution. Now what you need to do, we need to take a one more page, one more Excel file, one more design. Now in that case what will happen, my report is using two Excel file. Okay, so how are we going to configure here? That is what my question here. Because if you see in the manage gateway, I added only one source here. I added here only one source, that Excel source clearly showcasing here emp.xlsx. If you take in different Excel file, do we need to add a one more extra source? Try and let me know tomorrow. That is what the homework now. Clear now? If you don't understand the question, let me know. I will explain one more time. Design one more report. I mean, not one more report, same report, one more page with a different Excel file. Then publish it. Then try to refresh. I'm sure it may not refresh because we configure only one Excel file only. We need to configure one Excel file also. That is what the question now. Where to configure? Not page here. This is source file. Excel. Okay. Yeah. We need to add a one more Excel also, right? If the report is using this report, sorry. If this report is using two Excel file, if you configure only one Excel file, employee data will get refreshed. But how the other Excel file will be refreshed? That is what the question now. Okay, fine. Let's move to the next topic. So you understand what is refresh now, correct? The next one is schedule refresh. Now let's say I don't want to, refresh manually. I don't want to refresh manually. So then what you need to do? We can schedule it. For example, assume that this whatever the Excel file, this will be having latest data till yesterday. Assume that. For example, today transaction will be happening. New my employees or students might be joining. So this Excel will keep on updating till night 10 p.m. Till night 10 p.m. data will be keep on updating. So after business hours, let's take an example after 12 o'clock or early morning 4 a.m. This Power BI service automatically has to connect to source, get the latest data. I'm repeating once again. Power BI service, how are we connecting right now? I'm just clicking the refresh to manually. Right now, when I click on the manual refresh, it will go and connect to Excel file, get the latest data. Instead of that, what I'm going to do? I'm going to schedule it. Now, to understand that better, we will remove some entries from here. Now MBA 3 and MC also should be 3 only. I will remove rest everything. So the count should be how much? I think this is MCA, yeah. 6 has to become, supposed to be 6 has to become, but I'm not going to refresh manually. What I'm going to do instead, schedule the refresh now. The first thing is there is an option called, where is the schedule refresh? This one. Enable, this one is disabled, enable first option. When you say enable, you have three options, either daily, sorry, that is in the sequence or agent. Here we have only two options. So daily or it is in the weekly basis. So when I say weekly, what is the time zone? I'm just going for our Indian timing, Chennai, Kolkata, Mumbai. If you want to change it, you can change it. Let's say I don't want to run this one Saturday, Sundays. You can uncheck this one. Okay. That is what about the every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But we have to mention the time also, right? What time? Morning 4 o'clock or early morning something. Add a time zone. I'm adding as a 4 o'clock and 40 a.m. here. I'm repeating once again. If I click on apply button, what will happen? It will be on weekly basis. Like weekly, every Monday, Tuesday, 5 days only it will be repeated. And every Monday morning 4 o'clock it will be refreshed. That is what about the weekly. When I go for the daily basis, now time zone will be fine. What time? Daily means all 7 days, morning 4 o'clock. Now let's try with our timing. For example, now it's showing as a 8:47. We will make it as a 8:50. Is it possible now? It's not possible. We don't have a 10 minutes, 5 minutes and all. We have a every half an hour intervals. Either go for the 8 o'clock or 8:30 or 9 o'clock. So max to max I can make it as a 9 o'clock and AM. And you can within a day you can go for the multiple refresh also. Multiple refresh also. But there is a certain limitation at a day. If you're using Power BI Pro license, it will allow only 8 refresh. Okay, but as I told you, it is every month new features will be getting added. So please observe closely. We don't know when they are going to remove that restrictions. Suddenly they will say you can go for the unlimited refresh also. So I'm talking about 1 month back. We need to check this month also. Okay. So 2 months back we had a restriction till 8 refresh only if you're using Power BI Pro license. If you're using premium license, there is no limitations. I'm hoping very soon they are going to remove this restriction also. That's for very sure. But time being, understand whatever we have it. I'm just going 9 o'clock. We have every 30 minutes interval only. We can't go for the every 5 seconds or every 10 minutes refresh also. Minimum half an hour interval. Yeah. I'm going for 9 o'clock and click on the apply button. Schedule has been updated now. Now you can see this one. When I right click on this one, now top you could see here. Last refresh showing as a 8:44. Just now only, right? Sometime back, maybe 2-3 minutes back only. What is the next refresh now? Wednesday, today only, exactly 9 o'clock here. So if you say 9:10 or something like this, you will showcase here. Sorry. 9:05 or 9:10, it will showcase here. Last refresh was 9 o'clock. Next refresh should be Thursday 9 o'clock, because we set as a hello. Are you able to hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Are you guys able to understand? Something suddenly
Yes.
connection got disconnected. Now it
Yeah,
should
yeah.
be
There
fine.
was a disconnect. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So till refresh time also you understand, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I was talking about the how to enable the schedule option and set the timings and click on apply button. Ours is done. If you want to wait for another 10 minutes of time, you will comes to know. Okay. And meantime, we will try to understand couple of things here. So that is what about the data set level properties. Rename, remove, schedule, refresh, refresh now, analyze an Excel file. This I will close unwanted apps here. It's cheating my, what is this report? Yeah, it's okay. Notepad is nothing. Excel file will take, listen carefully. This is, we have 3 3, right? So we're supposed to get the numbers 3 3 after 9 o'clock. So as of now, you can see the numbers showing is a 4 5. Supposed to get the 3 3, then only our refresh will be succeeded. Okay. So meantime, there is a smaller concept that is called as, even report level also we have option called analyze an Excel file, and this one also. So we don't have any measure concept here. Let me add, for example, gateways. Okay. Yeah, nothing is coming up. Anyhow, I will showcase, so don't worry. So I'm just opening this one in the Excel file, analyze an Excel file. We need to download the Excel first of all, Excel updates. First, you need some Excel updates. To use analyze an Excel file, you need to do in one-time download and install of the latest version of the Excel libraries. It's not about Excel libraries. Some supported file from the Excel. Okay, you need to download it. Same option, even you can download from the analyze and Excel updates also. The both will be same. Both will be same. Now click on this one. Now see, showing as the same thing only. So analyze an Excel file, download it. So again, audio connection is lost. Yes. Hello. Is it better now? Okay. So it's got not started. It seems like there is some connection issue. Still downloading, showing as a 2 minutes left. Let's see. Any questions meantime? Which one? Yeah, yeah, I'll be sharing. Everything I will share with you. No problem, sir. So let it download and let me refresh here. Even from here also, what you can do, for example, there is a reports. Okay. If anybody asks you, can we create a new report using Power BI service? The answer is yes. Answer is yes. For example, I would like to add a one more page here. I would like to add a one more page here. Yes, possible. Go to edit report. See now. Now add a one more page. Now add whatever you want. Or I want to duplicate this page. I click and duplicate and delete something and click on the save button. It's auto saved, right? Report has been saved. So the question is, can we modify the existing report? Answer is yes. Can we add a new report? Still possible. Still possible. That case, what you need to do, under which data set you are going to add the new report. That is important, because here we can't get the, I mean, here also we have a get data, but not that much full-fledged one. Okay, I will showcase tomorrow. Don't worry. So time being, let's say in this one we have three tables, correct? On top of this three table, if you want to make a new report, then what you can do? Any idea? Go to dataset first. On top of this dataset, I'm going to create a new report. Yes, we can. For example, here also I'm taking as a simple report. Simple report. So I would like to take the order quantity, each country wise. That's it. Report is ready. If you have the model, then it should be fine. So sometimes you may get a question like, can we create a new report using Power BI service? Yes, we can. But model is a very important. Can we create the model? It will support very limited here. Go to get data. Okay, first save this one. Report is like, test new report. Click on the save button. Click on the save button. So now where it will be saved? Under report, see this one. It has only one page. Okay, this one, it has like a more pages, but test new report will be new pages. But if anybody asks you, can we create a new data set within Power BI service? Answer is yes, but very limited data sources. It will support only files and databases. If you go to database, it will not support SQL Server at all. Do we have SQL here? Yes, we have Azure SQL is different. Okay, this is a cloud application. This is also cloud. This is a cube analysis services SSAS module, but we don't have the normal SQL here. For example, if you go to files, local files, OneDrive, SharePoint, this one, I click on the local files, we can. Files will be supported. Okay. So keep in mind, whenever creating the data set, we have very limited databases here. We have to be very careful when you're going for the interview point of view. Okay, so that's all for today. But before closing, we downloading something, right? What is something? So downloading analyze file. Already we have clicked on this one. Download completed successfully. Open this one. Also, we need to verify it's 9 o'clock whether refresh success or not. Lower version of this product has been detected on the system. Would you like to upgrade your existing installation? What is a lower version? Okay, calculating space requirement. These are like a update, right? That's what is showing like a, and I accept. These are like a one-time job. Some files that need to be updated are currently in use. SQL Server browser. SQL Server I closed already. The following application. Sorry. Yeah, but let me try ignoring. Let's see how much it's worth. taking still more time. So meantime, we will check the refresh. Go to gateway, right click here. The next refresh was, where is the progress? Yeah, as you can see here, the status is showing as a is in progress now. Okay, so please wait for the current refresh to finish before clicking the refresh now. Just wait for a second, it will refresh, or maybe it's refreshed but status is still showing as in progress. That can be possible. Yeah, browser not refresh or something. Anyhow, still in progress. You must restart your system for the configuration changes. No. So anyhow, I download the Excel update, like unless an Excel file. I can't restart laptop now. So I will showcase tomorrow. Okay. Nothing is there. Just click on this way to open Excel file. There also we could be able to see the data. It's like a 2 minutes job. Okay. Don't worry. So we'll wait for 2 minutes time and let's check the refresh now. Or we'll browse, refresh it. Nothing will happen. Still showing as a 4.5 only. Still showing as a 4.5 only. We given today's time only, right? Yeah, still is progress. Don't know how much time is taking. Seems my system is slow, that's why it's taking time. Not the. So if anyone who wants to drop, you can drop it. No worries. If nothing is there, I'm going to close it. But before that, I thought of checking this one. That's it. So 1 second, yes. Gateways testing. What is? Okay, then don't worry. So we'll check tomorrow. Okay, it's taking more time, so don't need to waste the time. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow. I'm closing now. Bye bye.